Stephanie. Today is the day that you become my wife and I become your husband. But most importantly, the day you and I become one. Today is the day that we join in love to show our commitment to each other. There are no words to define my love for you, no action that can express my love for you, and no emotion that can describe my love for you. So here we are on our wedding day, about to embark on the toughest yet most exciting journey we have ever taken. With you by my side, I know that I can pursue my dreams, overcome challenges, and accomplish anything. You have impacted my life in thousands of ways that have shaped me into the person I am today. And with that, I thank you. You are the strongest, most beautiful, and loving woman that has ever stepped foot into my life. My promise to you is that no matter what direction our life together takes us, I will continue to listen, inspire, and love you to the best of my ability. Today is the day where possibilities become endless, and this day has come. I can't help but think back to the countless memories that we have had. However, I also can't help but think about the memories we are going to make, the family we will have, and the love we are going to give. I can't wait to walk side by side with you for the next 60 years as we continue to grow as husband and wife. So here we are on our wedding day, the day that we have envisioned forever. Enjoy every minute of it, and remember, nothing matters as long as we have each other. Love, your husband. P.S. Are we really doing this?
Hey Ev, how you been? Who knew that a Facebook message sent on May 23rd, 2014, 1,953 days ago, would be the start of our journey. The adventures of Evan and Steph, aka Stan. Our Summerfest dates and love for our Cold Swindell were just the beginning. Who knew that our lives would cross paths in such a way? Even though we went to the same high school and grew up next to each other. Crazy, huh? Over the past 5 years, we have had many ups and many downs, but through it all, you have been my rock, and for that, I am grateful. You are loving, patient, caring, and kind. I love you not only for who you are, but for who I am when I'm with you. You are my biggest supporter and encourage me to be better every day. You are my best friend. I can't believe that our big day is finally here, our forever. I promise to kiss you every night and when we go to bed, and every morning that I wake up next to you. I promise to clean this sink right after I get done with my makeup so it doesn't get on your shirt. I promise to be understanding every Friday night that you go to the Rawson pub after the football game when I selfishly wish you were home with me. I promise to be the best coach's wife that I can. I can't wait for the big day so that we can start our own family and you can coach our little ones. You will be the best daddy. I am so excited to marry you and officially start our forever, our biggest adventure yet. I love you with all my heart.
Thank you so much for these two. I pray that as they look down at their hands and see the ring on their finger, that they would be reminded of the promise that they're making between one another today, the covenant that they're walking into, God, I ask that they would be a shining light, an example for others, that when they see the marriage that Evan and Stephanie have, people would be reminded of the love that we're supposed to have for our spouse. So use these rings as that outward symbol, as we know and we trust, God, that you are working inside their hearts and their lives, and ultimately the success of their marriage. Amen. And so the short of the story goes that Evan and Steph thought they saw someone who looked a lot like Jordy Nelson, and it was, at a bar, but it wasn't Wisconsin. And he wasn't wearing the green and gold suiting up to play. So you both naturally thought, okay, let's let him have a night out without being noticed. But come on, we're Packer fans, and it's Jordy Nelson. How could you not want to get a picture with him? And if I remember correctly, did you guys ever get that picture with him? Okay. So the point of this story is, marriage has little room for regret. Don't look back on 5 or 10 years of marriage and wish you would have taken that picture with Jordy Nelson. Don't wish you would have made more time for each other. Don't regret taking those daily opportunities to say, I love you. Forgive each other before the sun goes down. Dream together and set a course for your adventure that looks back and says, we did everything we wanted to, and then some. Evan and Stephanie, you've declared your consent and your vows before God and your family and friends. May God confirm your covenant and fill you both with his love. And now that Evan and Stephanie have given themselves to each other with the giving and exchanging of rings, the joining of hands, and the receiving of vows, I announce to you that they are husband and wife. Those whom God has joined together, let no one separate. May the Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you, be gracious to you, show you his favor, and give you peace. Evan, you may kiss your bride.
I'm excited this night finally got here. Evan and I have been talking about it for a long time. I was living in Iowa, so we didn't get to spend as much time as I would wanted. But when we did get time, we'd always make a point to sit down and just kind of talk about life, where he's at, where I was at, and kind of like the future. And every time we sat down, he would talk about Steph and tell me, I think she's the one. I want to get some credits done. I want to graduate. I kind of want to get my ducks in a row. And I was like, dang, man, I'm excited for you. Like, I'm glad, all in good time, like no pressure. So time would go on. Evan had a couple Jack and Cokes. The night would go on. 2 hours later, already got the ring, man. It's all planned out. It's ready. I'm like, Jesus, what the hell happened to the guy 2 hours ago? So a couple months go by, we don't see each other, we talk on the phone, we text, and I see him again, and Evan, how you doing, man? And he's like, oh, I'm good. I think, everything's good. I'm gonna graduate soon. We're living together in Waukesha. It's great. I think it might happen soon. I'm like, nice. Couple Jack and Cokes later. All right, dude, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get a helicopter. We're gonna fly around the sunset, and then when we land, all the family's gonna pop out and I'm gonna propose to her. I'm like, God, he is a drunken romantic. So the point, Steph, is Evan soberly always wanted this day to happen, and he's been very excited, but he has drunkenly always wanted to spoil you. So my advice with that, when you want go house hunting or a new wardrobe, I would whip up a couple Jack and Cokes, and you won't be disappointed.
So my sister Stephanie and I first met back in a hospital room in October of 1990. I was 3.5 and she was a newborn without a name because my parents were convinced she was going to be a boy. They were planning to name him Christopher or Forrest. They couldn't come up with any girl names they liked, which is where I came in. I loved the show Full House at the time, and I wanted nothing more than Stephanie Tanner to be my sister. So I suggested the name Stephanie, and my parents agreed it had a nice ring to it, and the decision was made. So keeping up on the name train, as Dad was on, now you all know she's named after a Full House character. So that day I was so excited to get a new baby sister, but little did I know I was also gaining a lifelong best friend. Fast forward 29 years and too many memories to count, here we are on your wedding day. From the cute little blonde girl learning how to ride a bike to the absolutely stunning bride you are today, I'm so thankful and honored to have been by your side through it all. I will always cherish our close relationship, even when you steal my clothes without asking. I love that we have the ability to finish each other's sentences and know what the other is laughing at without having to say a word. I love that I can always count on you and talk to you about anything through all of life's ups and downs. And I love that you love my boys like your own. I honestly couldn't have handpicked a better sister to go through this life with. I remember the days when we would dream about our weddings with our Barbies. I hope today has been everything you dreamed of and more. I'm so happy you found your forever in Evan. You deserve all of the happiness in the world, and when you're with him, I can see that you're truly happy. Evan, being the older sister means I've always been a bit protective over Stephanie. I'm not gonna lie, when I heard she was dating someone new, I couldn't help but feel a little skeptical because I didn't want to see her get hurt. Apparently, the first time we met, actually, I didn't make the greatest first impression because you told Steph afterwards that you thought I was crabby. I promise my crabbiness was due to being pregnant in 90-degree heat at the 4th of July parade and did not have anything to do with you. After meeting you, any reservations I had went out the window. I saw someone who was kind-hearted, adventurous, funny, and most importantly, treated my sister well. I have really enjoyed getting to know you over the past 5 years, and I'm very thankful you came into my sister's life. I'm excited to be gaining a brother and that our boys are gaining an uncle. You have already embraced the uncle role to the fullest, and Weston and Wyatt absolutely adore you, which is probably the true test of acceptance into our family. I know you know a thing or two about playing on a team, and I must say you and Steph make a great team together. My one piece of advice for you two is that when things get hard, always remember you're on the same team, Team Stan. Thank you both for letting me be a part of your big day. I wish you a lifetime full of love, health, and happiness together. If you two haven't already, I want you to take a moment to look around the room and soak it all in. You're surrounded by the most important people in your lives who all love you and want the best for you, which is really, really special.
I know every day is a new adventure, and sometimes you may feel like giving up, but you just gotta look back and remember what we're made of. I'll stay by your side when storms are raging. I will hold you close tonight, and I won't let go until the morning light. I'll stay by your side. There's so much more to you than what meets the eye, a beauty that goes deeper than the surface. I've waited my whole life to find someone who gives love a purpose. I'll stay by your side when storms are raging. I will hold you close tonight, and I won't let go until the morning light. Oh, I'll stay by